Hi there.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever need to send last-minute messages to your class?
Yeah, just last week I had a last-minute classroom change. Many of the students didn't get the message and showed up late, and some didn't even make it to class at all.
That is an excellent example. Pulse is a great way to send out short messages like this. Let's go to your course. I want to show you how to create an announcement item that will look good in Pulse. To begin, browse to the Announcements tool and click New Item. Enter a headline and content for the announcement. Then, navigate to the Availability section. From here, we will set the date availability for this announcement. In Start Date, set the date and time that you want the announcement to become available to your students. Click Remove News Items based on end date to remove a news item on a specific date. You, as well as administrators, can still see the news item after its end date, but it will not appear for students. Then, in a similar way, set the end date and time. When you are ready, click Publish. Karen, as well as other students in your course, will see the new announcement in their updates when they access Brightspace Pulse. If you need to update the announcement, click the context menu for the announcement you want to update and select Edit. Then, make the necessary changes. For this example, we will update the content. To ensure students see the update notification in both Brightspace Learning Environment and Brightspace Pulse, click Major Edit, send a notification, and restore it for those who dismissed it. When you are ready, click Update. Karen, as well as other students in your course, will see the updated announcement in their updates when they access Brightspace Pulse.
This is great. Kids these days are always on their phones, so they're sure to get my messages. Thanks for sharing.
Wait just a second. There's one more thing we need to talk about, and that's how students can use Pulse to take part in a discussion.
They can do that?
Don't expect them to write an essay, but if it's a short message, they will respond from their phones. Just keep in mind that because they're using their smartphones, they can also add pictures and video in the discussion topic.
That's really neat. It really opens up a lot of opportunities for multimedia in discussions.
Exactly! Let me show you how to push the boundaries a little bit further. To begin, navigate to the Discussions tool. Then, click the context menu for the topic that you want to edit and select Edit Topic. Ensure that your discussion contains a description because it will appear to students when they view the discussion in Brightspace Pulse. Navigate to the Topic Availability section. In the Visibility category, you can choose if the topic is always visible, hidden, or visible for a specific date range. For this example, we will set the dates the topic is available to students. Click Topic is visible for a specific date range. You can set a start date and end date for the topic, as well as add it to the course calendar. Note, at a minimum, the end date must be established so the discussion topic will appear in Brightspace Pulse. First, click Has Start Date. Then, set the date and time that you want the topic to become available to students. Then, in a similar way, set the end date and time. Finally, click Display in Calendar to add the discussion topic to the course calendar. When you are ready, click Save and Close. Karen, as well as other students in your course, will see the discussion topic when they access Brightspace Pulse. If your students open the discussion in their browser, they can respond to the discussion and include images or video from their mobile device.
Thanks for showing this to me. I really learned a lot today. Let's take a break for now.
Agreed. Next time, I will teach you about teaching with Brightspace Pulse.